Greetings and salutations, this is Felicat, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're reaching the climax, finally. Our goal now is to investigate the entire school, put together the mystery behind it, figure out who killed Mukuro for real, and expose the mastermind's true identity. It's a tall order, but I think we can do it. I guess I'll get started by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were dead before the blast. Victim was stabbed, then struck on the head with an object, metal pipe. Yep, other wounds are several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? This shows to start with the rooms that were locked. The master, biolab, door in the data center. Yes. Oh, second floor dorms. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll double check the areas that were connected to murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places. Ah, thank you. Let's go. I'm super curious about those locked areas. Starting here. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of dorms. Which means I have to do it. I like those stairs. Holy shit. Well, no wonder it was blocked off. It looks downright dangerous. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Oh, no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Okay. Looks like there's quite a lot of rubble here that we won't be able to pass by. Nothing to do there. We can get into this room. Let's do it. The bed is torn apart. Not even really a bed, it's just garbage. Nice. Not much to look at in here. Opened the door, glanced inside, and closed it again. Just a big pile of rubble. Okay. Just double checking. Yep. Gotta be thorough after all. Can't go for that way. Okay, that's just the dorm room we just came from. Check everywhere. This is the girls' bathroom. Really? You're so lame, Makoto. Alright, we'll check this one. Nothing in here, just a bathroom. It's different than the ones downstairs, though. It looks actually quite a bit nicer. Although, wasn't this the faculty dorm area? If I remember correctly. Cute. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. This locker is already broken. Oh geez. Check all the lockers. Wonder if I can open this. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... No luck. Maybe only the locker Zero can open it, which means none of us can do it. Can't imagine any way to get this. I'm not even gonna bother trying. There's a metal plate mounted in the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Okay, if I can find a card reader of some kind, we should be able to open those lockers. Maybe. There's blood there. That's always what you want to see in a school, is blood stains all over the walls and floors. This looks nice. This doesn't feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is there some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something? No, it's a secret door, dumbass. There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how? Did you figure that out, some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open up right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All I know is it's probably made out of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not really nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all of the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this... It's alright, Kyoko. That's why you need another set of eyes. Leather chair. I can't imagine using this. The desk is home to a computer. Belong to the headmaster. There's a PC on the desk.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some research results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though, nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess that the best he can do is a complete Gary failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Oof, spooky. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. So do it then! Fine. You know, I'm glad I thought of typing Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. It's gonna open, of course. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kitty Kitty. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Of course, that was it. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! No response.
Why?
Oh, sweetheart. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into a hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? Go after her, you dolt! Oh my god. There's a fucking president here. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well have not even been in the room. Her gaze is fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Aww. I better check out this suspicious... whatever. It's an Ickle baby Kyoko! There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should I open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so, you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Ah! What was inside the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? Kyoko did, of course.
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Why? Why would you think that? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. And that's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones? That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Yeah. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook on the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Honey, we need that. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look.
Hey.
It's fine. She already said that. God, Makoto, get over it. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of... I mean, he was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business or our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Huh? This picture. Oh, look at little baby Kyoko! She's so cute! It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko!
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this? So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to just be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
Get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you have with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko. It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt that Mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Yep. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Murukuro to that mix, you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Murukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me. Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be! I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. I think we're done in here for now. Yeah. Here goes nothing. I wonder if I could open this locker. Let's just give it a try. Wait, but emergency handbook I found, the headmaster's hidden room. Let's give it one more try. Of course it opens. Ah, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. The locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. All kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no order, and dust everywhere. I had to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Try and act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. At the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of uneasiness I had evaporated. What? Exactly what? There was no denying what I saw. Inside that notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagukuru. Yeah, sorry, pronunciation's awful. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Damn. Is that the only thing here to find? No. This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. But is it not, though? I mean... a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait. Aren't there excuses for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Oh boy. Nothing in that one. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see your name written on, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here to communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster. And my father? He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. But, what? This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. What does all this mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would have proved me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Damn! But the more I see it, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to the people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Gotta check them all. I guess I did check them all. Got a coin though. Alright, well, I guess we're done in here for now. Right, there was nothing in there. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna call this investigation part 1, end it here. I'll pick it right back up again for the other areas we have yet to explore. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.